Today is a good one. We are talking about something I know that every human deals with at one point in our lives, and some of us deal with it chronically. And I hope that this video helps. This is all about worry and what it takes to release it. I come from a long line of worriers. Worry is baked in my gene pool. It really is. And it's actually sometimes how love was shown in my family. So worry had a lot attached to it, and it can have a lot attached to it for a lot of us. But I want to talk about where it comes from and shed some light on what you need in order to let it go, because no one likes to worry. It's very stressful and it takes up a lot of our precious time, and we really only have what is in the now. So I hope that this conversation helps you start to kind of shift that and let some of these things go, or at least puts you on that path. So worry comes from a lack of, well, first of all, it comes from a lack of feeling like we're not in control, which stems from a lack of trust. And that trust is usually within ourselves, first and foremost, and also in something greater than ourselves, in the universe, right? Or whatever you like to call it, a power greater than yourself. And the way that I've gotten over worry, and this isn't the way everyone has to get over worry, but what helped me through it is, first of all, by practicing everything that I teach and preach here, and testing things and experimenting and seeing, number one, yes, there is a power greater than myself, through becoming a psychic medium and really connecting and building that connection with what I call Team Other Side, my guides on the other side, and the universe even before that. And, through getting validation from that, and also through creating and experimenting and risking a lot of the time to make sure that my back was had. In order for me to be able to do that, I had to first have trust within myself. And that's really what this boils down to. And really, guys, what so much boils down to is self-trust. And we won't allow ourselves to take risks if we don't trust ourselves. And life, it's like you stop living because of the worry. You need to be able to take risks to create something new and to put yourself out there and to be who you want to be in the world. All of that is risky. There is no safe spot. There's no safe spot in the universe, right? And worry does not keep you safe. All it does is waste your time. That's really all it does. Instead of feeling at peace during that time of worry, you are feeling stressed. It puts your body in a stressed state, and it doesn't feel good. And that is your precious time and energy that is gone. It does not help you prepare for anything, because you can never know what's to come. Now, with that being said, that is the problem too, because that makes us feel not in control. But what you do have control over is your lens and how you trust yourself and treat yourself. So as you build trust within yourself, your worry starts to go down. Because I could see for myself, I'm a big risk taker. I was always a pretty big risk taker, and I've become an even bigger risk taker over the past 5 years when I was creating all of this and doing a ton of experimenting on myself and with the universe and other dimensions and all that crazy stuff. And I would, push things to the limit in order, and sometimes be really stressed in order for me to believe that my back was had by the universe or Team Other Side or whatever. And I also started to realize how resourceful I am. And as I realized how resourceful I am, that I could handle these things, because really that's what it's about. You're afraid you can't handle what might come. And as I started to realize, oh, I can handle this. Oh, I can handle this. Oh, I will just do this if this happens. And you start to see how you can handle what might come. your worry starts to diminish. Your worry starts to go away. It's not there as much, because that's what actually prepares you. Believing in yourself, believing that you can handle whatever comes your way. And you can start doing that by imagining. I talked about this in my video about fear, but by imagining what is scary to you and what might happen, you can start thinking about how you would prepare. It's not going to make it happen. That's not how it works, where, you are visualizing for the worst. What you're doing is creating actually an empowering emotion within yourself, because you're seeing, okay, if this happened, this is what I'm really afraid of. You're not focusing on that and calling that in, right? You're saying, this is what I'm afraid of. This is the reality. This is how I feel right now. That's what's attracting it. And then you are saying, if this happened, I could do this, or I could do this, or I will do this, or whatever it is. You start opening up your mind to be able to see how you can handle it. And as you start to have that belief in yourself, you worry less. You trust more. And as you trust yourself more, you're able to take more risks and trust the universe more. And that's really how it works, folks. So definitely try that exercise. Try it with one thing that you're worried about. And show yourself that you can handle it. And I want to know how it goes for you in the comments, because self-trust it's so important for everything that you want to be and create in the world. It's really at the root. It's part of self-love. It's part of loving and caring for yourself. So I want you to try it. I want you to report back your results. And I will see you soon in another episode of the Law of Attraction series. Hey, before you go, I want to tell you about something that I have coming soon. It's a free workshop on how to go from overwhelmed frustration and an acute case of comparisonitis to ease, freedom, and flow in your business and in your life. This is what it's all about. It's for female leaders, artists, and creative entrepreneurs who have turned their dream freedom business into another unfulfilling, soul-sucking job. To see what you're going to get, go to susanf.com/freedom and flow. Sign up there. You'll get an email and you will be notified as soon as the workshop goes live in a few weeks. So I hope to see you in there, and I will talk to you soon.